Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where last episode we did a lot of damage to the Ottomans. No doubt about that. Well, it wasn't us that did the damage. We stole some stuff from the Ottomans while they were otherwise occupied. That's a better way to put it, I think. But I was looking around here, and remember how France just had a revolution? They have 1,000 troops right now. We should come take this away from them. Like, for real. Right now. We should declare this war. So we're going to... We have no diplomats to send. We're going to pull back this diplomat. Cool. We're going to start heading down to here right now. Do we have military access through Fulo? Or will we have military access through Fulo? We could potentially get it. Out of curiosity, would they... Okay, they're really, really far away from accepting vassalization. That's fine. So we are, I think, just going to walk around. And we'll wait. All we need is this, and they'll probably give it up reasonably easy. So that'll be the goal. We'll get France kicked off of Africa. Then we'll just need to deal with Spain, Fulo, Morocco, Tunis, who, by the way, Tunis actually broke all of their alliances during that war. That was part of their peace deal. They have no alliances. So that's interesting. And Ottomans. And Hormuz. And Kaffa. We're annexing Shua right now. So that's all underway, right? I do want to get a few additional forts built, although I think that some of these forts are starting to become unnecessary. I'm going to mothball these over here for sure. Actually, they're going to be unmothballed when we declare this war, but I'm still going to mothball them for these couple of month ticks here. We're going to have to redo this eventually. I think this fort can safely be gotten rid of, actually. Let's just completely get rid of that one, and let's mothball this one and mothball this one. I would like to have a fort here as well. And then a couple more strategically located forts up in this area would be, I think, good. But for the time being, that's not the primary goal at this moment. 133 gold. Okay, we are rooting out a good amount of corruption right now. Indeed. Some of this is going to be unbalanced research, but it's mostly overextension. Got it. For the moment, that seems to be fine. Okay, so how much is building a top-level fort? 760? Okay, noted. I would like one, like, here, I think. No, it has to be here. Here, and then, like, here. Ideally, I'd like to have one around here-ish. Yes, this will control this entire choke point. And then one here. Something along those lines. That's a number of forts. Malian noble rebels, yeah, that's to be expected. We're just going to get into position here, and we're going to attack France. They do have some manpower reserves, but they have barely any troops right now. They have no allies. Great Britain wouldn't join us, but we shouldn't need them. So we're just going to declare this. We're going to head in and grab these territories. We'll keep an eye out for them landing, like, up here. But I think all we're going to need... we can't actually look at this just yet. What are we going to need? This is not going to be much in terms of... we can't actually do this for the first month, right? Yeah, this is not going to be much in terms of what we need. Okay, so there's ticking war score on our side. All we need to do is grab these two provinces, right? There's nothing else out over here that France holds that is remotely needed for this run. So this is the only war we need to fight against France. House and Separatists over here. We'll head over and deal with those. We should also re-mothball these forts that are over this way. Something along the lines of this. There we go. And I would like to get those forts that I was talking about constructing. So build one up here, but we can't actually build it here. We have a farm estate and a workshop here. So we would need a bunch of development to make this happen. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull back this colonist, and we're going to send him over here. Okay. And in the meantime, we're going to build our fort here instead, but we're actually coring that, so we can't build it there. We're probably coring up here too. Is that accurate? Yeah. So we'll just wait. That's fine. We can bank our cash. I'm completely fine with that. Okay, so we finish up our sieges here. And we're at 1% war score. So we want this. All we need is 7. But we need 10 war score to make demands. Noted. Okay, cool. Kaffa separatists out over here. We'll go deal with them. No problem at all there. Okay, we should seize land, but of course, we need to be at peace and have no rebels for that. For the time being, we could set an agenda. Benghazi base tax. Converting the culture of Makua. What would that cost us? $27 diplomatic power. That seems really easy. Done. So that's going to take some time. But that's okay. We win the Battle of Wolo, as expected. And I'm not really expecting that we're going to see France fighting too hard for this. We're mostly just waiting for ticking war score at this point. These guys fire up again, to be expected. I'm going to bring these guys back northward. We have military access through Morocco. That's interesting. No sign of France just yet. Austria is preparing to attack France. Okay, cool. So Austria is actually coattailing off of our war. Norwegian separatists in Shetland. That's going to be interesting to get to right now. For the moment, we're going to have to not deal with that. These guys are going to have to turn back around and deal with this. Okay. And we're gaining how much per month? It's like 0.8, I think. Yeah, we're up to 4 ticking war score right now. So we have 5% war score. Looks good. The Norwegian separatists will need to be dealt with, but we can't really sail past France. We're going to bring these guys up over to here. Okay, a revolt up here. That's fine. We'll deal with that in a moment. That's not shocking. Okay, Malian noble rebels. Sure. No problem there. We do want to get Mali annexed eventually. And in fact, we should probably start working on that, but we can't do that while they're at war. I'm sure we have enough men anyway. I'm actually not sure about that, but okay. So no sign of France yet. Are they in any... Oh, okay. Austria has declared their war. So France is not going to be very concerned about this war, right? We need at least 10 war score here. We will have it. Cool. We lost a general. For the moment, that's okay. And we can grab Olden Infirm. We'll definitely do so. Britain just entered their golden era. Good for them. It's actually getting to be a pretty good time to do that. I don't think we can enter the golden era, can we? Age of Revolutions. Let's see here. We need at least 3 objectives fulfilled. So, no, we can't do that just yet. Have a government with a parliament, at least 50 development in the capital. Origins of institutions, and at least 125% discipline. How close are we getting on our discipline? 119.5. It's getting there. Okay. Do we have access through Fulo? No. Okay. So we're going to move up over here, of course. And we're at 7% war score. Again, we don't need much. We don't need much at all. So we're going to come on over this direction. They actually didn't have anything. Okay. Well, they have this fort. We should get rid of this fort. Cores are now finishing up. That is a very, very good sign. That, of course, will help our rebel uprising situation. Colonial enthusiasm. I mean, we don't really have anything to colonize. So there's all of that coring finishing up. Beautiful. Now we still have positive unrest due to primarily war exhaustion. Okay. Noted. So we're going to need to let our war exhaustion drop, right? That's very clear. We should definitely grab Admin Tech 23 here. Admin Efficiency plus 10 is pretty good. So we'll go ahead and take that so that we're a little bit less unbalanced on our research. Cool. More Malian Noble Rebels. We'll deal with that after this war. And I do want to get this core going here. We're going to have another core soon. We're at 9%, and currently we need just one more war score here to piece this out. We don't care about anything else. That should get us what we need. Beautiful. 2 reasons. We get 632 gold out of it, too. So we're going to take French Guinea, and that looks good. We don't care about anything up here. So we send that demand, and we're now at peace. Beautiful. We're going to start coring here, and I'm going to move these guys over to here. We really should increase our number of troops, or another number of transports, rather. That is definitely something we should do. We're going to need to continue to core, of course. And I would very much like... What are we at here? 98? Okay, we need to continue to improve relations with them. Noted. Great Britain is asking us to give them money in exchange for favors. We have all the favors we could want. We're not going to do that. We are, however, going to send this unit up to Shetland. Beautiful. So off we go. And we're only going to do this partial unit. That'll be fine. Tunisian separatists up over here. No problem. All of these cores being done, of course, mean that we should build those forts that I was talking about. One here, but we can't construct more buildings there. One here to control this choke point. And we don't really control this choke point over here. In theory, one should go there, and then one out over here, but we can't construct more buildings here right now. Okay. What do we have here? We could get rid of this town hall. That was not helpful. We'll get rid of the shipyard as well. There we go. And now we'll build that fortress. Cool. So let's go ahead and invest at this point in getting some additional economy ball rolling. There we go. And more manufactories. Cool. So that'll do. We've got those forts underway. We definitely need to mothball these forts over here. So we'll get those done. And this up here needs to be developed before we can build a fort there. So that's fine. We need a little bit more to core this. How are we doing up here? Have we arrived yet? No, we're still on the way. Cool. So that's all looking good. We'll get the core in Biafara done. Excellent. So we are slightly over our governing cap. I still want to take a look at states here. Let's see here. Geographical map modes, states and territories. Cool. So this is made into a state already. I would like to make this into a state. This will bring us over our governing cap, and I am aware of this. And I'm okay with it. So we're going to make all of those into states for now. Anything else that we need? No. This is colored differently because this is our capital state. So that looks good, and we're going to start working our way through this coring process. That will take a little bit of time. Cool. And excellent. We've taken back Shetland. So we're going to get these guys in position here and repair a little bit. Malian noble rebels are expected. Bugandan separatists are a bit irritating, but we'll go deal with those. Cool. We've still got positive stability issues here. So it's positive, but the term is bad, right? We don't want to have positive stability here. So that's not great. We're going to need to deal with that. Okay, it just dipped down into being negative. That's a very good sign. Indeed. Malian particularists up over here. We did just lose our diplomatic advisor. What would we want? Global tariffs? I mean, it's not great. It would be expensive, but I think we can afford it. So let's do it. We are working on our diplomatic power, after all. So we're going to come down here. We need to come this way as well. And we want to get all of this coring done that we can. There we go. I want to come back up here and bring these guys back down to here. Beautiful. So we're going to come in and deal with these Bugandan separatists, and then we'll head down and deal with these lads. Shouldn't be any major problems. And all of this coring will need to continue, of course. Cool. So we're going to head down to here. I do want to keep in mind, the Ottomans are going to be really mad at us. They're the major threat to us at this moment. How are they doing in their war with Venice? They're losing to Venice. Maybe Ottomans aren't a major threat to us anymore. They've been absolutely wrecked by first Russia, then Austria, now Venice. We got in on the action too. I feel like the Ottomans are definitely not doing well. Okay, so we'll need to come up here and deal with this. No problem. We needed to head up this way anyway. And we will continue to core. Fantastic. I also want to continue to invest in our economy. That'll do for now. Actually, 25 admin power. Yes, please. That will allow us to core faster, which we definitely want to do. And I also wanted to check in here. Ooh, that's a nice one. I like it. And a couple of not so nice ones, but it's fine. On the next month tick, we'll grab this workshop. Oh, actually, that updated nicely. Cool. So we'll get a couple of those going, and we're heading down over this way now. Spain just insulted us. Okay. Spain is a little bit threatening, but with the assistance of Britain, I don't think Spain is going to try anything. That said, Britain doesn't have any manpower right now. So that's a potential concern. And we do have some work to do internally here. No doubt about that. We are recovering our manpower nicely, though. And I want to check real quick. 252? Okay, we could definitely expand our military. And I think that's not a terrible idea. How much would it cost to build one of these templates? 825. Okay. We'll save up for that. Sounds good. And we occupied over here. I want to head this direction. And Mali, at this point, I want to get annexed. There we go. So Fulo is being occupied by Morocco. No shockers there. We've changed the culture of that province. Fantastic. And we're now going to actually group these together, shift consolidate, and split off a few of these forces to take this territory back. That did not do what I was expecting it to do, but there we go. Cool. So that'll do for now. We're going to get this next core going. And now we can grab Diptech 24. I like it. So we'll go ahead and grab that. How are we doing on our institution spread? Well, we haven't been building universities, so it's going to be somewhat slow. Indeed, it's not embraced in anything yet. And that's reasonably expected. I'm not shocked about that. We just lost our commandant, and we're going to definitely want to get somebody here. Land maintenance modifier would be nice. I don't know about missing out on a military skill, but we are ahead of time on Miltech right now. We can always... Actually, we can't promote this culture, but we could theoretically promote that commander. It's definitely a theoretical thing. I'm going to have... If I can select these guys, there we go. I'm going to have them go park in Mali. Cool. So we're definitely in a chill mode, right? France wants military access. Hilarious. Get out of here, France. We're probably going to attack Morocco fairly soon. They have no allies now that their alliance with Tunis was broken. We could also think about attacking Kaffa. That might make the Ottomans more angry. The Ottomans are hostile to us right now. I think it's very clear that we need to build another army. I'm going to build it over here. And that will take us over the force limit. We'll keep an eye on that. It shouldn't be very over the force limit. I do want to continue to build manufactories where possible. Continuing to boost up our income. Institution spread? Yes, please. Beautiful. That was in Mocha. There's only so much we can do in Mocha. Mali in particular is in Do, expected. And we're just going to continue to make these full cores. Cool. We converted Bayuda, and we will definitely continue to convert. The Ottomans are getting wrecked by Venice right now. How strong is Venice really? Weaker than we are. So that's a good sign. That's in fact a very good sign. Sure, they can have this. We're annexing them as we speak, so they're not going to keep it. Excellent. And their noble rebels are now spawning here. I would love to get this cord. We don't quite have enough for that yet. Berber has been converted. We will continue to work on conversions. Cool. Sierra Leone is now cored. We like it. I would like to look for a second here. 264? Okay. I would like to definitely build a few extra conscription centers. So we'll build a couple there. That will help with this, but honestly, bringing down autonomy will help a lot more. Georgia is in civil war. Okay, Malian particularists, that's fine. Ottomans rivaled us. We do expect that. Okay, there's that last core done. That looks good. Our new army is put together. I'm going to go ahead and mothball this fort for the moment. This fort gets mothballed as well, as does this one. And up over here, we don't have a fort here yet. We can, however, get this expanded supply trains, so minus 10% land attrition. That's pretty good. We'll definitely fill out quantity ideas. And that means that we could come in here and take, theoretically, like, offensive ideas. Indeed. That sounds good to me. We're probably not going to fill that out yet because we're ahead of time, but we do need enlightenment. We definitely need enlightenment. It's spreading in a couple of locations. But mostly just where we built the university, right? So we expect that. It will start to spread once it actually is adopted in our capital. 10 diplomatic power? Sure. The gold mine in Kaffa depleted. That's sad. So it looks like there's very little of Fulo left. Morocco mostly annexed it. And they're guaranteeing the independence of Fulo now. Fascinating. I think we can vassalize Fulo diplomatically. We're going to royal marry them. And as soon as that diplomat is ready to go again, we are going to offer them an alliance. Beautiful. Now, how close are we to offering vassalization? 11 reasons away. Government rank and economic base, huh? Fascinating. Well, we're going to improve opinion there, for sure. So let's begin to work on that. We can influence the nation, but I'm just going to improve opinion. There we go. Darfur separatists rose up. We'll go deal with those real quick. No real problem there. Fantastic. This fort should be remothballed. There we go. I'd love to get this fort built. We'll go deal with those particularists. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to get this fort built. We're just not ready for it yet. More separatists out over this direction. They're actually reasonably well led. Let's give our air command here, and we'll head on out there. I don't expect that to be a problem. Should be fine. Okay, so Fulo. What have we got going on here? 12 reasons. Economic base. Interesting. I think we can probably get there. We're going to need to fight Morocco fairly soon, right? But we're definitely in a chill period right now. No doubt about that. The real question is, when is our... Ooh, wow, look at how much Ottomans lost there. Okay. When is our truce with the Ottomans up? We're in here somewhere. It'll be easier to find it from here, I bet. Maybe not, honestly. This is the Ottomans. Hang on, I want to see us. That would be better. There we go. Have a truce with Ottomans until November 1727. So like another 4 years. Yeah, I think that we can prepare to attack Morocco. We can move these guys on over and have a good number of forces ready to go. These guys can just stay down here and deal with any rebels. We can start moving them northward. Malian Particularis. Okay, and Funge Particularis as well. We're going to grab those on the way through, I think. Yeah, in theory. We'll just send these guys over. Cool. So we got these heretics converted, but it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to look to attack Morocco and hope to weather the storm of the recovered Ottomans. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Ken2Win, James, Shadowwolf, and Lohan80, Kentogan, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Spartan News, Unisul, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.